Oh, so is Zach. And maybe he just wants to be a blob, which is also kind of a flex pick at this point in time as well. And in fact, they have a lot of flexibility because Tristana can go into the top lane. I don't know why, but I think it's because I got distracted by the fact that a crocodile could happen once again. But instead, it's going to be the casually adjusted Cassante that we haven't seen necessarily find too much success, but it is just going to round out the composition. And I think Hammer Life Esports, it's a fine draft, but it's not really, you know, it's not making me crazy excited for how this is going to go.
I think that what we...
Getting a little bit aggressive here as he is going to charge up the slingshot. Doesn't actually find pace. Stretching strike still going to land as his flash is already on cooldown. He's only level 2 and he is dead. Viper collects first blood and that's 400 gold for Azeri.
I like that one more. It's caught by Stretch Armstrong.
Oh, flash out immediately as Trophy. He sees the Zac and wants nothing to do with it.
Pays and Lands are going to be fine despite Pays going down. Is over here.
What? Doran is just looking to kill Keen.
Actually get away, but he's barely caught by it there.
Oh, speaking of which, let's see whether the Stretch Armstrong can land yet again. No, the bubble is going to land instead.
Good
and the arms are going to be dislodged.
Slight for Pays. As okay, maybe this time he'll press the R as Doran is unaware. No flash, of course, on this Cassante.
Yeah, this is dangerous times for Doran as he walks halfway up the lane. This could be go time as, yeah, Canyon had crawled all the way around, and there's the Glacial Prison. That's going to guarantee it. Kane will collect the first kill for Genji.
Even have Ghost. There's just not really any counterplay for Doran here, except just positioning more safely, you know, as the wave hadn't crashed here. Just wanted to put more pressure on Keen. And you have Permafrost, you have Counter-Strike, you have Glacial Prison, and you have a dead Doran.
Just easy as that, as it turns out. That did I? Sort of how that one goes is all right. All out from Doran, looking for Keen here. Does find the charge up, doesn't get the slows on that one anymore, but almost is able to take down Keen, and now he gets a big old crash, and he's running at him. It's going to be the counter-strike used here by Keen. Doesn't have the leap strike anymore. He's trying to get his health back.
Wants a cannon.
And Doran really wants more. He gets the flash out, but there's the kill. Doran actually able to stay alive in the end, just barely.
That's plate gold going over to Doran. And also Keen wasn't able to get the cannon. He almost got the cannon and then got a counter kill. Gets neither.
All right, there's a polymorph to come through here. Is now Delight. He is very, very close to dead and will be wiped out as the seismic shove is good. Viper just trying to do what he can, but he has
enemy jungler or any. Okay.
Oh, Peanut is in a rough spot. He does have this thing called the cell separation thing, but yeah, that's just he's dead once again. That is going to happen one more time, as I've seen this play before. And Trophy is just going to put up a wall. There's a wave. How are you supposed to get out of the way of that? As Viper says, well, I guess I'm just going to have to flash. I'll have to figure it out for myself.
Zac is not that tanky in this game for Peanut anymore. And
Zeker is flashing, looking for it. Doesn't actually manage to get enough damage with the Buster Shot.
Like this to kind of peel and then also be counter-engage. Plate will go over.
Manages to collect Kane here as he pulls him over the wall. Doran is making this Cassante situation look almost buff.
The difference between first and second and third place with that invisible line.
Well, let's see whether Doran can find himself an angle here, as he's just clapping his Natofos together.
And your heart and your mind. Zeka once again in danger.
Yeah, Buster Shot gonna be needed here as he does manage to knock Canyon away, but Canyon still lands the Glacial Prison because of course he doesn't. Keen.
Peanut? I don't know. Okay, he's going the other way. I thought he was going towards the dragon. I was like, no.
He was thinking about looking for Chovy there, but not actually able to grab too much as this Drake. That's going to be taken down, and now Doran, he's trying to get in there. Does actually pick up the Sejuani, goes all out, and they might be able to grab this kill. He flashes, but everyone can get over that wall. That's another kill for the Zeri. Gets knocked up by the tidal wave as in goes Keen, the ulti out from Viper, but now he's on about 0 health. Doran has a shield, so he's not going to burn down to the ignite, and Delight flashes over. Be able to eat up that ignite, as now Doran just fighting Canyon here, and it'll take forever. Now the pace turns up, I think that Doran's probably just gonna die. As, yeah.
And without Prio, it's hard for Doran to actually have agency here, so they just start this one up, and where's the entry point for Doran? He doesn't really have one. They're just going to now turn on to him.
Yeah, he does have a blast cone that he can utilize here as Pei's getting aggressive, but he is soaking a lot of attention more than anything else. It does allow Peanut to get in the right area. He's eating bloblets as well, so he should be all right as Chovy sets up a wall. The Glacial Prison's not going to work out, but the Smite will, as they do manage to lock down their second Hextech Dragon. Now Doran looking for that backline. A lot of damage as Viper gets that ulti down, and somehow Doran survives for about forever. Still, Zekka is able to get out of there with the rocket jump, and they lose one, but they're not actually able to get anything in the fight, and they lose the dragon.
As all, we're not done yet, are we?
Doesn't look like it, although Peanut, he's the one that gets the bad news. He's pretty tanky, but oh my goodness, the layering of this CC is just ridiculous. No teleports available to get on top of those bloblets.
Okay, Viper is like, I think I might be able to do something with this. Maybe. I'm Zeri.
I mean,
I don't have ult, but I'm trying.
Baron is going to be real dangerous times. He does sidestep, as now Keen is going to force out the skate. Jet Set Radio Future's out, and that's going to mean that the Baron is taken by Chovy. So that was closer than it could have otherwise been. Delight has to flash, as now, okay, Doran on this Cassante sets up vision and is now looking to corral them. They are a man down, because Peanut is not in the area, but Doran is pretty large. It's a fair bit of AoE that they have going down, but they just focus the right targets. They get rid of the Summer Life Esports. I think they've got another team fight or two in them, but it's getting dicey. That's a great seismic shove from Chovy, throwing rocks at Doran here. Extendo Beam is going to land onto Chovy, and Viper is scary, but he is not, when he's prisoned, he is not as scary, and now with 5 members strong, in goes Peanut. He actually looks for Canyon, but minions are everywhere. He gets the wild growth, he tries to stay alive, but he does not have the passive. The Zeri to get the work done. Pays has been dashing around these fights, looking fantastic in the mid to late game so far, and Zekka, he's been basically invisible.
He is just, I mean, he's just unable to do anything. And he doesn't have a team to empower him either.
Doran is going to get immediately stunned. Viper also dashing on over. Not sure about that one.
Just hurts these turrets so hard.
Well, we're looking for the flank play. Let's see whether this one's going to work out, as that's a very long distance Cassante. Peanut going to be thrown over. Another bubble is gorgeous, as he is going to get split up. Now Doran looking for the opportunity, as Canyon's taking a fair bit of damage, but he's not the optimal target. He's the tank. He's the one that's supposed to take the damage. And Viper, he's now trying to find Pace, and he does get there almost. And there's the counter-strike. The instant cleanse is not enough, because Keen just bonks him on the noggin, and that is going to be the Zeri out of the fight. Another counter-strike comes in. It is a pretty decent polymorph, but it's not enough, and Chovy's there with the damage for the remainder of the kills. I mean, Genji, I think, are just going to win the game.
Keen is playing insane this game. I mean, even though he had a laning phase where he was targeted, it doesn't matter. He's crushing Zekka in sides. He is getting on top of carries. He is not afraid to just go for the Counter-Strike play against all odds, and once again just takes Viper out. This game is so done.
Well, Peanut does connect an arm, but that is about it. Basically just shaking hands with Pays.